Welcome back to The Zone episode 60. This week, rather than looking at a brand new game release or an upcoming game release or even a previously past indie release, we're going to look at some technology that's coming your way in the coming months in 2014 and has recently been released. A lot of these are Kickstarter projects, so you can head on over there. We'll put all the links in the description, of course, and have a look at some of these projects there and the videos they've used, and in some cases you can still even pledge to these projects. Now, first things first is a big thing that I know a lot of people would already have some idea about and probably know quite a bit about. It's the Oculus Rift. This made a huge splash when it landed on Kickstarter, got a massive amount of funding, and has exploded since because of it. The Oculus Rift, for those of you that don't know, is a virtual reality headset. You'll place it on your head, like a pair of glasses, so to speak, and it displays two different images in front of your eyes, thus showing a 3D effect to your gameplay, thus allowing a more immersive, in-depth experience as you're playing through a game. It looks like and feels like you're in the world around you. And then rather than moving your mouse to change which direction you're looking, you move your head and the game follows you, and it follows your movements and changes your vision appropriately. This goes perfectly with our next gadget, the Omni. While the name doesn't exactly give away what it is straight off the bat, the Omni is quite possibly, I'm going to say, the best addition to gaming controllers in a long time. Gaming has forever been this sit on your couch, sit with a controller, or sit in a chair and use your mouse and keyboard kind of activity. Simple as that. That's how you control your character. With the Omni, you control your character. You stand in this thing. It's a bit like a 360-degree treadmill, and with some specially designed shoes, you start walking on this machine. Now, no doubt it's going to feel a little bit weird from the start, but you start walking, your character starts walking. You move your legs, you move in different directions, you actually perform these actions. You run, you sprint, you jog, you walk, you just stand still in the middle. Your character copies you. So using this in turn with the Oculus Rift gives you the most amount of human control you can currently get on your character. Number 3, it's a little bit different. It's not quite so much on the gaming front, but it is a Twine. Now, this is a Kickstarter project that's been out and gone for a long time now, but it really caught my eye. In this day and age, when everyone's sitting in their PCs, headsets on, music playing, whatever, or whatever you may be doing on your PC, there's a lot of things going on around your house that you're not going to know much about. Twine is a way of linking all those things together, linking your house in and really automating it and letting you know what's going on. For instance, it's got built-in accelerometers, built-in thermometers, built-in motion sensors and gyroscopes, and once you start linking this up with parts of your house, it will tell you if there's a knock on the door and bring up a notification on your PC. It'll tell you if the door opens and bring a notification on your PC. You can use it to check if the fridge is left open, depending on how you set it up. You can use it to check if your pet is warm enough, say downstairs, if you had your animal running around. If the heating's turned off and it's getting too cold downstairs, it can automatically be turned to turn your heating back on again, depending on your house. It's a great way to just automate things around your house, and it's cheap and affordable for everyone. Next up is the Embrace Plus. It's another one with a slightly different name compared to what it actually does, but again, this day and age, everyone's running around with smartphones and just constantly checking Facebook, emails, whatever. Now, my phone goes off constantly, emails, Twitters, Facebook, all these kind of notifications, and sometimes they are very important. Emails and whatnot, maybe not so much Twitter, but that means I'm constantly getting my phone out of my pocket. I'm constantly checking what it is going on my phone, what this notification means. Now, there are some ways, of course, you can change this tone, change the notifications depending on what it means, but it's not always ideal, and I just have one blanket. Now, the Embrace Plus works much like a bracelet. It's simple, it's what it is. It is a bracelet. Now, I have a few on my wrist as it is. Different League of Legends things, different event passes, but the Embrace would sit on your wrist in amongst all the other bracelets, or next to a watch if that's what you've got instead, on my other arm. And it lights up, it links to your phone's Bluetooth, and it lights up a different colour, whatever you want to set it to, depending on what's going on your phone. So if I feel my phone go off my pocket or hear the notification noise, I can check my Embrace, and that will tell me what it is, whether it's a phone call, whether it's an email, whether it's a Twitter invoice, whether it's a Facebook notification, or anything along those lines. So I don't have to be constantly getting my phone out every time I hear the notification noise goes up. This will tell me what it is straight off my wrist. So those are my top 4 up and coming and slightly pre-released gadgets that I've found on Kickstarter over the last couple of days. Now, Kickstarter is a gold mine, and if you haven't already looked around there, you should look now. The Discover tool has so many projects in there, from movies, TV shows, films that are looking for funding, technology things like I've just mentioned there, artists, sculptors, anything that someone's trying to make something happen, trying to put something together, but doesn't have the funding and can't secure the investors they're looking for. They go straight to the customers. That's what Kickstarter is about, and there is a great way on there for you guys to have your voice heard and to get the products you want put into production. So that about wraps us up then for this week. Don't forget to stop by eu.alioarena.com, and of course there'll be a discussion thread put up for this episode as always, and leave us some of your thoughts. Are these gadgets things you can see yourself buying? They aren't the cheapest things in the world, but they're really going to change the face of gaming, especially the Oculus Rift and the Omni, and I cannot wait to get my hands on them personally and hopefully do a review for them on the show here for you guys. If there's any other gadgets, any other Kickstarter projects, anything else you really want to see for Christmas or shortly afterwards, let us know, share them with the world. I'm no doubt there's a lot of things that I have not found on my hunts getting research for this show. So if there's something else on there you think I might like, or you think the other viewers of the show might really like, leave it in the discussion thread, let us know, and we can sure have a chat about it. That's it for another week from those of us here at The Zone and on Alien Arena. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in another 7 days.